Hey, everybody, and welcome to the With Phillip Garcia show. We're watching Harry Potter, I fucking guess.
At the same time.
There is Harry Potter going on. We could have set it up in another room, but I didn't want to be away from y'all. I love y'all so much.
You say another room like there's not just one other room.
Yeah. This is a one-bedroom apartment.
The other room.
Yeah, Justin and Allie are currently complaining because we decided to have a good conversation while they're watching Harry Potter for the, 25th fucking time?
Yo, Harry Potter's...
Earlier, Allie
shit.
was literally saying the lines before they were happening. I was like, do y'all need to watch this, or can you just play it back in your head?
I'm not... Look, you're like talking to me like... Hey, y'all aren't a part of this, to be honest. I'm about to defend you, but you're not a part of this.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing. You're talking to me like you're like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And I'm like, I'm not going to be on your side for this.
Why?
Because I would watch Harry Potter right now if we weren't doing this.
But you would say all the lines before they got said?
I can't. I don't have a brain like that. I have a brain that can pictures things, but I can't say words. My brain doesn't. Allie, we found out Allie, Phil's fiance.
Basically. She cannot.
Sorry.
She doesn't have a mind's eye.
Phil and Bilal's fiance.
Which is apparently a thing. She sleeps with both of us, I guess, technically.
I know. Don't throw it.
Yeah.
Don't throw it.
Does that,
Allie,
what does that make
you.
Justin, my grandmother that's dying in the back room?
That's some Charlie and the Chocolate Factory shit. Yep.
What do you think of that?
I mean, I like it.
What do you think of this one? Hey, everybody. Welcome. I love that so much. You know what's crazy? That's a stock sound on all these P4s. So you know how many podcasts are using. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the. Yeah. What were we gonna? we were gonna talk. What did we just say we were gonna talk about?
The way I got high as fuck today.
Yeah.
On accident.
Oh, 1 second. They're getting into the Chamber of Secrets. You did get high as fuck on accident. You went to the urologist?
Yeah, dude. I had to check out my urine area.
Why?
Because I've been having weird issues since I was. Yo, I'm about to for real. This is kind of putting somebody on blast, so I don't really want to, but I'm going to. Ooh, I'm in. Ever since I was dating my ex, I had a little before then, honestly, I had some weird urinary. After sex, my area would kind of burn. And I was like, yo, what's up with this? And then I started seeing urologists in Dallas. But they were like, well, we don't know. Like, everything looks normal. My gynecologist, like, I'm clean and all the tests. Mm-hmm. And I stopped, he's my ex. So, like, I stopped fucking him. And I stopped fucking everybody. I mean, I was only fucking him.
Right.
And so I'm just not having sex.
Okay.
And, I had sex once with not him. And that hasn't happened. I think it was messing me up, bro.
You think his pH?
I feel so bad because literally anybody that would see this would know him. Yes. So I'm like only putting him on.
Well, no, Adrian Corin says he loves this podcast. So I'm sure it might get back to him somehow.
Yeah,
but I mean, maybe his pH.
Hey,
just
Adrian
Corin,
fuck you. Everybody hates you, and we're all glad that you lost your position.
Oh wow, he really does listen to this.
I'm glad.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually hate you, but I'll be mean to you.
Please refrain from talking to us during our podcast, ladies and gentlemen, in the live audience. I know y'all think y'all's words are going to be heard, but they're not. They're simply not because there's no microphone over there. This is Liz Splatt. She's my guest today, everyone, and it stings when she pees.
It used to.
It used to.
And so what happened was I got to the urologist. They were going to check my pee hole, and he was like, hey, do you want any laughing gas for this? And I was like, well, what are you guys doing? And they were like, we're sticking a camera in your clit hole. And so I was like, yo, gas me up, boy.
Right.
And then when they did, I was like, yo, I'm gassed up, boy.
Did that not hurt, even with the gas?
No, I didn't feel it at all, son.
It was really good gas.
I was looking at my bladder. I literally said, is that me?
What was that? What was the high like?
I mean, all of a sudden, it was just like I felt crossfaded,
Right.
I just felt, I remember the way I remember feeling crossfaded. But like crossfaded, if you had like a glass of wine and smoked a joint, like.
Your video cracked me up. Because it's like you never finished a thought the entire. You were like, man, I'm like, Man, I'm like,
Well, I just got distracted by my freckles.
tripping, and then you going on a. I'm like. Then you had me looking.
Well, I was
was
just
taking a
laughing
poop
so
watching
hard.
you. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, bitch is right. I ain't got.
Justin's getting his microphone.
Fucking piece of shit. I mean, it makes sense. I'm happy you're doing that and not just yelling into the abyss.
That's
One second,
so
everybody.
funny.
There's so many questions.
Okay.
Someone asked, like, hey, Phillip, you're moving out. What are you going to do with your podcast with Justin and all that? Is he going to still be on it? I was like, Justin's not on my
on the
podcast. he
It'll
just
just be me.
lives where the podcast happens.
It would just be me and whenever CJ's being less successful.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Hopefully
this,
soon.
What?
I don't know.
Wait. Hopefully he's less successful soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guy's a steamroller. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. Bro, crushing it.
Yeah. Ideally, we all get successful, and that means we get to have two. I'm gonna like use y'all's rooms when y'all are out of town booked as a nude room.
As a nude room.
Yeah.
You can't do that in your own room.
No, I don't like being nude in my own place.
Yeah, because your butt would touch stuff.
I don't want pink eye. That's your problem.
That's good because, that'll actually save me a lot of money because normally I pay for a chubby white dude to sit on all my stuff ass naked.
How much?
I don't want to get into
That's like a $40 an hour.
I don't need to explain my expenses to you, the man.
The man. What am I to you? Here, use this mic. It's actually. You hear this? My viewers love this shit.
I feel like a turtle.
I can smell the peanut butter. Like the more you aerated your mouth with your teeth. Is that? I don't know. That's how you talk.
Aerated?
Yeah, the more you aerated your mouth with your teeth, aka chewing. I'm fucking. Oh, Justin, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and talk real quick, Justin.
Check.
Okay, go it again.
Check. What's up? Hey, y'all.
You're on there.
Can you hear my questions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's your peanut butter?
It's the shit.
I like how you had to turn your vegetables into something sweet. You're like, I can't stand the way celery tastes just natural.
Are you trying to give me an eating disorder, like more than I already have?
Oof.
It seems like you don't have an eating disorder at all.
I actually do.
Roasted.
I have an eating disorder. It's called Cane's. Can't stop. I'm serious. I eat so much Cane's. It's bad.
I believe it, dude.
Like,
Cane's is hard. I
like
was
a-
eating a lot of Muddy Buddies.
I cum cane sauce. It's the same color and everything.
That's the shit.
Mine's peppered though, so you get a little kick in there.
Allie's just nodding her head.
Little serrano peppers in my cum,
That's what's up.
like diced. Anyways, Liz, you've been sober for how long?
2 years, almost.
2 years.
No, wait.
Do you remember the last time you indulged?
Yeah, like the last time I was drunk.
Whatever you were, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was both. I was like drunk. I was crossfaded. I never wasn't. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna plug the picture that I have of you right now. Actually, it's gonna pop up right here. This is the Liz that. This is Liz. This is the spirit animal of Liz. This picture up right now.
Boy, is it.
Boy, is it. I saw that creature today on that Instagram video. When you were high, I was like, I could see the girl in that photo talking like this.
I feel like I'm a happier creature because it was like a one-time thing. You know what I mean?
100%. Well, yeah, and it's also a medical.
It was more
medically
exciting.
Induced. It's not like you got
Literally,
high.
the doctor came in and started talking to me. I started talking about how I'm a stand-up comedian immediately.
Well, I'm a stand up and I
No,
pee a
well,
lot sometimes.
because the nurse walked out when she started the laughing gas, and she was like, "Oh, I expect some jokes when you get back." And in my head, I'm like, she has no idea that I could fucking demolish this room right now, bro. I will do a 30-minute set with my pussy open.
You get done with your appointment and you're like, make sure you tip your servers and sign up for that email list. 2-item minimum, by the way. And,
Yeah.
Doctor, I only saw Hugh. I don't know what I'm getting at. Fuck it, I'm over it. I haven't been inebriated now in almost like 2.5 days.
I thought I saw you scraping weed together like a day ago.
When? But I haven't been inebriated. Like I've been smoking CBD and stuff to try to like mitigate my digestional issues.
Wait, that was not CBD that you were smoking.
It was vaped weed, so it has like all the THC basically like already wicked off of it.
That's not how that works.
I mean, I'm not getting high. The goal is to not get high and not to get fucked up, and not to like alter my state of consciousness.
Why are you doing it?
Because like I want to get high because I have a tolerance issue. But mostly like,
tolerate
but
too
that's
much.
the crazy thing. Every time this happens is I get like 24 hours in, even on 2 days where I haven't been, and I'm like, I had memories today about trips we took as a family in downtown Austin. I saw the statue of a big Bertha woman.
That's so funny.
Firing a cannon. I told them I've driven by this statue 1,000 times, but today I drove by it and I was like, I've posed next to that statue for a family picture before. And it like, you ever seen, what's that movie or the show with Kathy Bates where they're selling weed? You know what I'm talking about on Netflix?
Oh.
No. That's,
is it?
Weeds
Okay,
is
that's
another
what I
great
was thinking
one.
of.
No, it's Kathy Bates. It's
I don't know who that is.
Disjointed. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
She owns a weed dispensary. It's a great sitcom.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kathy Bates
Yes.
and your mom have similar vibes.
I like that. Yeah, she would.
Okay.
My mom would love that too. Mostly because my mom's been trapping me in her basement and breaking my legs to make me finish writing those jokes she always wanted me to do. It's a Misery reference. Yeah.
Dude, I had a dream last night.
Justin has also not been really smoking weed. Bilal's bringing it right now. I'm over it.
It was
You
a
are?
nightmare.
Yeah.
I had a
Hey.
nightmare. I robbed a store because I'm poor too. So I like robbed something.
Dude, let me tell you something. I was not expecting how much more intense my dreams get the more sober I am.
Do you know the
Yeah.
science behind that?
No.
So like
Oh,
THC
fuck.
blocks the molecule, like it blocks the dream molecule essentially, and then the moment and by blocking it, like the dream molecule doesn't just disintegrate; it's literally builds a blockage. So whenever you stop, that wall of THC or cannabinoids in your brain slowly starts to deteriorate, and then it pushes through, like it blows the blockade up, and then you literally are forced to have the dreams you've been storing for
Dude,
the last
so you're telling me, bro,
7 years.
yeah, that it builds a blockage.
Mm-hmm.
And all this time,
Right.
Donald Trump didn't want us smoking weed. We could have built our own fucking wall with the weed blockage, bro.
Liz, I'm lost with what you just said. To be honest with you.
I was wondering where
Because
she
we're
was going with
building the
that.
block. If we're building the blockage in here, if we smoke enough weed, bro, we can build the blockage out here, bro.
I think that
No, let it break.
let it break.
Let it break.
I don't
This is a
know.
point that I'm making.
Yeah.
Everyone, smoke weed to get rid of the immigrants.
I feel like smoking more.
No offense, Ali.
Smoke.
No offense, half of Phil.
You have 1.5 people in here very offended right now.
Whoa.
How
will I ever deal?
I don't know, like the cartel. Ooh.
Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be so
Hey, I
cool.
just wanna let
Can
you
you
know,
get sponsored
Justin,
by the?
It's been
can you
crazy
get sponsored
though.
by the
I was
cartel?
bringing up Disjointed because there's this awesome scene where the two biggest donors in the show are on top of the roof and they get locked on the roof on accident, and like 12 hours go by, and it's they're like the first time they've been sober in over a decade. So they're on the roof freaking out, and they're like, "I'm starting to remember high school, man. We gotta fucking smoke or something." They're like sending light signals from the rooftop, trying to get everyone's attention.
I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show. I really enjoyed it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think
I'd take
sobriety
this
is pretty
jacket off.
neat. If anything, I've learned that I'm gonna probably
Man,
keep it to the
fuck you.
nighttime.
You think sobriety's neat? And I wouldn't bash on you.
No, sobriety is neat to an extent, but like if you can control
definitely
yourself, and I want to get high at night, I think that's the place for it now, because I've noticed like just in 2 days a massive influx in production, thought process, joke writing. I've written 5 jokes in
I've
2
never-
days.
I'll tell you this much.
It takes me 2 months to write 5 jokes.
I have never heard you say as many big words as I have heard you say today.
Right?
You said the word influx just now.
Yeah, it's a lot happening.
I didn't know that people from Hearst knew that word.
Right? We typically Hearst is the longest word we know. Man,
Hearst.
I'm from Hearst.
Hearst like the car. Yep.
Hearst got 3 syllables. in
Hearst
it.
like the car.
You know what's crazy about Hearst is it's smack dab in the middle of like the biggest metroplex in the country.
Smack!
And it sounds like the most podunk city in the world. Where are you from? Hearst.
Okay, first
Like,
off, it
what?
straight up is the most podunk city.
What are you talking about? There's 80,000 people in Hearst alone, and then
Yeah, a bunch of podunk motherfucking punks.
it's a suburb. Where are you from?
Dallas, motherfucking Texas, 75214.
Which part of Dallas?
75214?
Okay. Was it
Hearst?
Highland Park,
No, it's Lakewood. Nicer than Highland Park.
which is that must be really nice because I've never even heard of it.
Dude, you drive around Highland Park, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, these are some big-ass fucking houses. They're right next to each other. You go to Lakewood, you're like, these motherfuckers got yards, dude. We're
Yeah.
next to a lake,
Is
son.
that North or South Dallas?
East.
So you're over there
I always
towards
live
like
in the
Rockwall,
east, son. What?
Rockwall area.
No.
No,
No, Rockwall's like
north of
30
Rockwall?
minutes east.
North or south of Rockwall?
Do you know that there's a Dallas city that isn't a suburb?
What do you mean?
Everything you're listing, you're like, are you by Like Rockwall. It's like, no,
you're
Rockwall is
talking-
way
okay,
far away.
okay, I guess-
the
yeah.
closest suburb would be like Garland, Mesquite. Or Pleasant Grove is like the hood around there.
Pleasant Grove is the hood.
Pleasant Grove. You never been to Pleasant Grove?
That's where the Dallas
be careful,
Cowboys
bro.
training.
Be careful, bro.
Training used to be, right?
I don't know.
I always thought Pleasant. Man, I guess Hearst is pretty podunk because everywhere you just listed as ghetto, I'm like, God, I wish I could afford an apartment in Pleasant Grove.
Dude. I
Oh
can't
wait,
believe
no,
you
Pleasant
didn't know.
Grove is South Dallas.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
I'm
east-
thinking of
It's like the southern east.
I'm thinking of Valley, Pleasant Valley or whatever it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. I actually got ran out of Pleasant Grove one time because I was a white guy with a clipboard working for the state monitoring free lunch services, and I went down that street and the guy at the place he's like, "Whatever you do, don't go down Angel Falls," and I was like, "All right." Next thing you know,
You're
I'm on
down
Angel Falls. It ends with nothing, and there's like
That's where the
a
angels
group
fall.
of 8 people like chilling around a car, and then literally all of them like turn and look at me, and I was like, just put it in reverse. Didn't even turn that bitch around. It was like immediately.
I've totally been in
Immediately.
neighborhoods like that.
It's
right
terrifying.
by right by Fair Park.
Yeah.
I remember one
Racist.
time when I used to. We
No.
didn't say a single race the whole time, son.
I
I'm
did
sorry,
say
I
I
just
did say I was
assumed.
a white guy with a clipboard, which doesn't fare well in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Yeah, I would say Pleasant Grove or whatever the fuck it is. I don't really care about Dallas. I'm from
Dude,
Fort
yeah,
Worth.
I like literally don't want to have this conversation.
Do you like
anymore.
Austin more than where we're from?
I mean, I hate to say that because it's like that's my hood, but yeah, I enjoy living in Austin more
Yeah.
than I enjoyed living in Dallas.
This
But
Thanksgiving
I'm also
break
a happier person.
was the first time I went home for Thanksgiving, and I was like, I want to go back to Austin. And I've never lived anywhere. I was like, I'm ready to leave home.
Yeah,
I just didn't fuck with it this time around.
and I remember you were like excited to get back home.
I was, and I went back, and I was just like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Everything is so sad. People are so gluttonous. It's like the whole fucking
Gluttonous.
city is a Walmart.
Gluttonous. good
That's a
word.
perfect explanation for
DFW
up
is
there.
a massive Walmart. That's all it fucking is.
Yeah.
And then Austin is like a really nice little quaint Target.
Ye-
And then Houston is like a Walgreens that's been open too long.
Austin is like a central market with clothes.
Mm-hmm. They have central markets with clothes,
No,
but
but
Austin would be.
if dude, I mean, if bro, you wouldn't even fucking believe it, bro.
Yeah. Austin invented flip-flops.
If you had to trade your arms with the arms of any other animal, you can't say bird and you can't say monkey. What would your arms be?
Sloth.
Sloth.
Or koala, because they have poisonous fingernails, and you could just be like,
kangaroo.
Wait. Please explain
kangaroos
the koala
do have
poisonous.
a pretty good grip. So koalas and sloths are so still for so long that they collect like large amounts of fungus underneath their nails, and so that like if you were to ever pick up a koala and they scratched you, you would die.
I don't think I'm just getting tripped out on how you know so many random ass facts, bro.
You think I'm comfortable walking around with them? You know, ants don't sleep. Do you ever think about that shit?
No, what?
Yo, wait, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Yo, welcome to science class, bitch. My name's Phillip Garcia. Wait,
Do y'all
ants
really,
don't
do y'all really
sleep?
just do y'all really just go through your lives like, oh, that's fun. Yep, I knew it, and now I don't, and you just forget it forever? Is that what y'all
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I forget it forever.
Jesus Christ.
How are
Maybe-
you judging us?
maybe-
You said you didn't
Yeah.
have thoughts for a long time.
Allie has a good
I
point.
didn't have thoughts for a
Allie
long
has a
time,
good
but
point.
then I woke the fuck up at 18. What'd you say?
Allie has a good point. She
What's
said
up?
either you forget it forever or you just never do it in the first place.
You know, there's a CIA memorization
Yeah.
method that if you ever want to remember something, that you put 4 fingers on your forehead and you tell yourself to remember it.
Now you're stupid.
I'm serious.
Now you're stupid and I hate you and I'm leaving.
Ants never sleep.
I'll never forget that one, bro.
You didn't know that?
Wait, seriously, so what do they do all night?
They work. They fucking work.
Yo, work, like Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's why they get those houses so big, huh?
I don't know, but you know that disc golf course we play at with the big ones that come out of the
Yeah.
ground? I thought about that the other day, and I
My
was
house,
like,
my house is bigger than any ant house I've ever seen.
that's not true.
No, it is.
Have you
Is
seen
that-
like the massive ant colonies they pull out of the ground sometimes?
My house.
Your aunt's house is bigger than any ant house you've ever seen?
Yes, that too. It
Is your
runs in
aunt-
the family.
Your aunt's loaded?
Yeah. Actually,
Nice.
yes.
What'd she do?
She's retired.
What do you do?
I'm retired.
Same. Yeah. So loud. Just ear
Wrong
rape.
button.
What were you looking for?
No. The last one.
I don't
C
like how
for
they.
clap.
Why is the applause so direct? It's like they started recording after they said clap. No one starts clapping like that.
Yeah, it should start with a few. Are we doing this? Are we we're
Right.
all doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I want some tribalism thought in my clap button. There's another big fucking word. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Tribalism?
what's
I'm
another?
just big smart boy.
Can I ask another crazy fact that you know, Philip, so I can be blown away?
Yeah. What do you want?
Yes,
name
you
a
can.
name a
Anything.
I
name a
allow it.
category.
I probably don't know.
Name a
another
category.
animal
Cats.
fact. Cats.
Cats.
What's that thing you told me about their undersides?
Oh, so cats have like jewels under their belly, and it's like a recessive gene, but it used to be for survival. They have like excess skin that hangs. So it's like looks
That's
like
what
fat
that is
bellies.
for?
So do I.
So if they ever get same, yeah.
She's a cat.
But if they
Cat
ever get
woman.
mangled, they'll be able to
It's
rip
an
away
evolution.
without taking any damage to their neck intestines.
Yeah, it's an
Seriously?
evolution thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
my
pretty neat.
cats have that.
Right.
I touch their bellies and there are like blobs in there.
I love it.
Yeah.
And they do
Dude,
it
I
to
always grab it and I'm like,
Apparently,
And then
there's
they bite me.
glands that you're supposed to like. Cats have glands that you sometimes have to like excrete.
Lots
Okay.
of animals do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
I'd
night
smoke that
dogs
shit.
do.
Let me tell you right now. Put me some cat gland funk in a bowl.
Yo, I'm about to roll me up a fat cat gland,
It's
son.
just me. This is the high.
You see Stringer like,
Okay, you know
This
any-
lamp. Just-
yeah. Dude, did you ever see Will Ferrell's like?
yes.
Yeah.
The SNL audition.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
What is he doing it?
He literally acts like a cat for 3 minutes straight.
We'll watch it after this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's iconic.
You can put it on right now if you want to. Fuck it.
It's
I mean,
iconic.
What facts do you know about sharks?
Sharks don't swim. They can't swim backwards. And they actually sharks don't technically sleep either. They have to swim while they sleep
Yeah.
because that's how they oxygenate, and they cannot swim backwards. What's up? I'd imagine, but I don't think like. I don't know. Honestly, it must be pretty fucking cold to live in the ocean all the time. But I guess if you live in the ocean, you don't think about it. Sharks are stupid. They don't have any bones except for the teeth. And that's just lame as fuck to me. That's weak.
Too late.
Well, that's what you think. Yeah, I'm pretty quick with it. Liz didn't want to do this podcast. Isn't that sad?
That
No,
was sad.
I didn't want to leave the house.
That's the
It's
same
not
thing.
necessarily.
It's the same thing. You
No.
didn't want to leave the house, therefore you didn't want to do the podcast.
Here's the difference. I did leave the house
did.
because it's a podcast.
Right.
I didn't leave the house for the mic.
Okay. I've podcasted so much in the last 2 weeks. I've done about 9 hours of podcasting,
Oh,
including
that's interesting.
right.
Holy shit, we have.
Well, yeah, we did 6 or 7 with Hans last weekend, and I did 1 today, one and a half yesterday with you, and then now we're about to do probably like another hour right now. I'm like, I think that's another reason. Maybe it's not sobriety. Maybe I've just been talking so fucking much,
Yeah.
and I'm remembering how annoying I am
Yeah, dude.
when I don't smoke weed. How much I talk to people, and how annoyed they look at me when I'm talking to them. They're like, "Oh, here comes Phil with another fucking stupid fact,"
I
and
don't
I'm
think
like,
you're
I'm
that
sure my
annoying.
friends are like, "Oh wow,
I
Phil,
think-
you could learn to shut the fuck up a
I think
little
you
bit
have a
more, and
pretty
you could
intense
smoke weed."
face though when you talk though too.
I have big eyebrows.
No, it's your mouth.
I think I'm annoying when I talk, so
It's
I don't
your
know what that
mouth.
means. It's probably something I need to talk to a therapist about, which I need to get done in
I
the
don't
next
think you're
7
annoying,
months.
bro.
No,
Thank
I think
you.
you're
I think I'm
interesting.
bored.
Thank you. And my biggest fear is to be annoying.
Oh yeah,
100%.
dude, you're not annoying.
It
at
used
all.
to be
I'm not
the
even
dark
kidding.
and storms, but now it's being annoying. So
Dude, the dark's still scary though.
yeah, it's just like it's any comic because we're all main characters in this stupid fucking way. We all think we're the main characters. You watch another comic while you're talking to them, and you see their eyes roll, or you see them like just slowly, just like I do it too. I'm guilty. You're like,
She's doing it right now.
yeah, 100%.
No,
And
no, no.
That's what you do to me when we talk.
It's a lack of engagement. You have to stare people down in the eyes, but that seems even weirder than not paying attention to them. To be honest with
So,
you,
are you conscious about that when you're talking to somebody else?
my mom always said you stare at someone's nose when they're talking to you.
That's weird as
So
fuck.
I always said, well, which eye do you look at? Because I can never look at one at the same time. She goes, you look at the middle of their nose, so it looks like I'm looking at both eyes at the same time.
Okay,
I look
don't
at
like
them
that.
for a minute and then I'll look away. Like I'll do a quick look away because I know it breaks the weirdness.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about what other people are thinking in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes afterwards, I feel bad about stuff that I say.
Oh, that's one of the reasons. Like, I got accidentally drunk at the bar last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week We had this story on Justin's podcast too, and they're like, "How do you get accidentally drunk?" And I was like, "Funny, you should ask."
Because you put the alcohol in your mouth. It's not an accident
It
for
was an
alcohol to go into your
accident.
mouth.
Well, 3 beers usually doesn't get me drunk, but I walked 6 miles that day and didn't eat all day. So when people were like, "Man, Phil, you just walked another mile and a half to get here," because like my phone was dead. I get into the bar and they're like, "Phil, what's wrong with you?" I was like, "Tell Justin Essenmacher that I'm here and I need a ride." Like, and they were like, "Okay, buddy, you need a beer?" And I was like, "Yeah." Next thing you know, 45 minutes later, I'm talking about how Trump wasn't that bad of a president, and that's how you know you've drinking too much alcohol.
Ooh, what was that argument? Why isn't
It wasn't an argument. It was just like reminiscing about the good days that Trump was president. Like, I miss when things, I said, I miss when things were so divisive. And then I woke up the next morning and the first thought I had was, oh, fuck, you talked about Trump again last night.
Again?
Yeah.
You talk about him a lot?
When I get drunk, I get like,
Trump.
no, I'm not like a Trump supporter. It's when I get drunk in general, I talk about politics. I don't know. I'm just
Why?
some toxic fucking
Why
white
don't you
man.
talk about him when you're sober?
Because I'm a toxic white man. And when I'm drunk, I forget that.
I thought you were Mexican.
I'm not Mexican. Ask any Mexican, they'll tell you, fuck that. He's
Is this
white.
the podcast?
This is the podcast.
This is insane.
Why?
I don't know. It
You've
just
done
feels,
this before.
I don't think it went like. Did it go like this? Oh my god! I felt like that. See, that was one of those moments where I feel like I felt so embarrassed afterwards. I hated the last time I did it.
Why?
I felt like I did so weirdly. Like I felt like I was so weird.
Yeah.
and
What did you want this to
uncomfortable.
be?
I don't know.
You
know what's
started
up-
off
you know-
good.
You know what this is?
It's
a lighter.
I think I keep doing good. Am I losing it?
No.
No, we're doing
You're
great.
questioning
It's a good
yourself.
flow
I
right
don't know
now.
why.
People
Oh,
enjoy
no.
listening to this stupid
I don't
shit.
think I'm questioning myself. I'm just like getting lost in the conversation. Oh shit! That's so cute.
Right, a little emergency lighter.
Emergency.
That's crazy. It's like someone told me, like, yeah, that's a scuba diving lighter. I was like, so you can light campfires underwater?
That's one. That's the one SpongeBob used.
Hey, you've never had a Calabasas grilled on the grill until you have it grilled when you spear it immediately.
Hey,
Why
Phil,
is it
be
called a
honest.
scuba
What's
diver?
Calabasas?
Because it's waterproof.
Be honest. What's Calabasas?
I think it's some type of fish.
California?
Doesn't it sound like a fish?
Yeah.
Hey, can someone check that for us?
There's a California.
Hey, Siri.
Calabasas, California.
Calabasas.
What's Calabasas?
Even Siri's like, what kind of stupid fucking
Oh, it's
question?
a California city population. Yeah,
It's
I knew.
the-
I knew it was
it's
a
the
city.
Rich, it's where the rich people
I
live.
knew it was the
I've been
where the
there.
I think I was
Kardashians.
looking
Where
for the
Kevin
word
Hart lives and
halibut.
shit.
Then.
Out in Calabasas. I'm a bad bitch. Shout out to them bastards.
Bastards. Texas.
I'ma flip that shit and get that shit like it's gymnastics.
Nastics.
That's
Because
not
she's
me.
a nasty.
I heard the funniest meme today.
What?
These bitches must be Kane's coleslaw the way I'm swapping them out for bread.
Swapping them out for bread. Damn.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Right.
That's me as fuck, bro.
Funny as shit.
Unemployed.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do GoPuff.
How's that?
No, wait. I keep canceling, so I haven't done it yet.
You should do Lyft.
No.
I've been telling people this like crazy. I've been making $60 a fucking hour doing Lyft.
Yo, I should probably do Lyft.
I got on for 4 hours.
You know, I'm roasting Heather Shaw
Yeah.
on the 17th.
Heather, that's the
I know.
Jim
I'm
Carrey.
so
I always
bummed
get,
it's not you, bro. For real.
it was supposed to be
Seriously?
me.
I know. He asked Phil, and I was like, ask Justin. He was like, I just asked Heather Shaw, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Like that was like my baby. Like I went up to him and
I
was
know.
like, "Yo, dude, Liz is talking mad
then-
shit."
And then he didn't ask you, and he asked me. I thought it was so rude, bro. We should kill him.
He asked me, which is even
We
funnier.
should kill him.
He was like, Justin has a good idea. We should give it to his roommate,
Yo.
which is stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why,
I'm
that's why
upset.
I got off work today and I'm like, I don't even care about going to a mic right now.
I haven't done a roast
I don't
in
even
a
want to
minute.
network anymore because a network don't help. I go to show don't help.
Well,
Whatever.
Maybe go missing for a while. Let people miss
Whatever.
you.
I don't think it fucking matters.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not lying. I mean, at
It
this day and
nothing
age,
definitely matters.
content is king. People say that. People cringe at the idea of it. But Andrew Schultz completely shot, edited, and did his own fucking thing with Schultz Saves America, and then turned around and sold it in his own contractual way to
That's
Netflix
true.
for millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And guess what? No one gave him any money to do it.
And
He
guess
made it
what?
happen.
Now we're
So it's
friends
like-
with the guy that opens with that guy. Or at least I am.
Oh yeah,
You know, Derek's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm even better friends with the girl who fucks the guy who opens for that guy. I'm putting that on
Everybody
my
loves
credit.
Liz.
I
dude.
call that 15 degrees of separation.
Except it's only 2.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 2 degrees away.
Wait,
right now.
I have to pull up something. I wanted to talk about this guy that like DM'd me because
I
I thought
love
it was
this.
like an interesting situation. This guy's Instagram. Oh no, I probably shouldn't do all that, right?
No, fuck it.
All right.
20 people listen to this.
Okay,
All the way
Femi Flanagan. He's like a
Whoa.
cute. What?
Run it back.
Flemmy Flanagan.
Flemmy Flanagan.
Actually, I know that name.
That's his name.
It's I think it's like an anime thing, bro, because
Okay.
like his profile's an anime, but he's like this.
Or with a name
he's
like
like
that,
this
he
hot
probably
black
got
dude. Like
bullied.
I would totally, you know what I mean? And so he just messaged me. He didn't follow me, and and I didn't follow him, and he messaged me and he said, "All black looks good on you," with like the flaming heart.
I love the flaming heart. Burning
The flaming
love.
heart
What's
burning.
the flaming heart?
Burning love.
The one that's like burning love, dude.
Sam Castillo
I didn't even know
Sam
there was that
Castillo
little
sent
thing.
me like 8 of those in a row. I was like, I always forget that one exists, and every time I get it, I'm
It's
like,
so
oof,
intense.
oof, oof,
Yes.
oof, oof.
I know. I saw that. I was like,
wanna see it.
artistic.
You sh-
well,
it's
let me
very-
let me show you after I discuss this for
Just
a
go
second.
on your phone and
yeah, go
type
on your
an
phone
emoji.
and just look at the hearts. Normally when I get shit like this, I'm like, this is weird. I'm not responding. But normally it's like some weird ass looking dude, and this guy follows a lot of people that I follow, and I guess we went to the same school. Like I must know this guy somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So I responded. I said, "LOL, thanks." You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do all that. I'm
Nice
not
but
trying to-
dismissive.
Yeah, exactly. Nice but dismissive.
Very PR of you.
He said, "Do you stay out in Dallas?" And then a parentheses, then 2 zeros, then another parentheses.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You try to
I think that's double
make
cheeked
boobies?
up.
Is he trying to make boobies?
That's double cheeked up.
No. Are you sure it's not like eyeballs?
I don't know what. He's an anime fucking freak. So
Yeah.
Anime people are weird.
Hey, you're younger.
Right.
You're younger than everybody here. Come here and look at this and tell me if you know what this means.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, we got to get a watch
But
out for all
Allie's
the
an
wires.
old soul, dude.
Look at the wires. Watch the wires. There's
Her
so many
soul
wires.
is older than
Oh,
us.
for sure. But she's got the inside scoop on TikTok and how it works.
Is that
She's
like
amazing.
an anime thing?
Everyone give it up.
I
for
think
Allie
it could
Benavides.
just be like a wide-eyed
She's
face.
so beautiful.
She's great, dude.
Yeah. She's
Allie's
amazing.
great.
She's the most amazing person.
Allie,
I
you're
know.
fucking up, dude. You gotta get out of here, bro.
No, we got a
Yeah,
special.
you got to
like,
upgrade to
thing
where
in
Liz
here.
lives.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Hey, so speaking
Clean
of,
carpets. Tell
I'm-
me
I'm-
that. Hold up, I'm not finished
sorry,
doing
sorry.
this. Okay, so yeah, that was weird, and I was like, "What is that?" And I said, "No, I live in Austin, but I'm from Dallas."
You didn't say that was weird.
I didn't say that was weird.
Well, how did you not mention the double zeros, Liz?
Because in my head I was like, it has to be a face with wide eyes, and then I just moved on.
In the
What are the
context,
symbols?
it's literally the
It's
parentheses.
a parentheses,
zero,
then
zero.
2 zeros, and then another parentheses.
That's boobies.
No, it's not.
Oh wait, that's not because you didn't put the Y in the middle.
And then
Yeah.
What do you say?
And then he said, "Hey, that's cool. Take my number. If you're ever in town, we should link. Possibly see your stand-up. He.
Yeah, this motherfucker's a psychopath.
This
Liz,
is a
don't meet with him.
psychopath,
Oh
bro.
wait. Why is he a psychopath?
Because he said he.
I say he.
Yeah, you're a fucking psychopath.
And you're a crazy person.
Am I?
Yeah, you're a
No.
comic.
Actually,
It's just
yes.
like the cute thing.
I think you do have.
You're trying to play it cute and cool.
I don't say he.
Yeah, when did you?
Well, yeah, I
He's
always
trying
say
to
he.
play a cool.
It's
cute, cool.
texting. Texting is
You're
different
right.
than laughing.
Haha
That's
is way better
true.
than he.
Yeah, but it's different
Yeah.
though.
Ha ha.
No.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
because-
what I thought about.
No,
Stop!
he-
I'm getting wet.
He's just like it's a different thing than haha. He and haha are different. It's like the cutesy way. He wanted to because it's like maybe
Yeah,
we should
well,
link up,
here-
and then he
this
goes
is really
haha.
what- this is
That's
really-
like a
Wait.
joke.
This is really what it is. He touched kids. Haha is just how people laugh.
No, look at the context of the text.
You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about? Michael
That's
Jackson.
what I was about
He
to say.
said, "Link up, we'll meet up." He. That's a cute thing. If he goes, "Ha ha," it's gonna be. That's like that would
That
be
is
cute.
kinda
That would be
weird.
weirder.
But I think that the best scenario,
I think
he
you guys
didn't
look
say
at-
ha
you just-
ha or he.
You
at
just have
all.
a man that's trying to message you and link up, and now you're judging.
Okay,
him.
no, I'm gonna
This is
stop
why
you right
men
there,
can't-
Justin.
this
I'm
is
gonna
why
stop
men
you right
can't-
there. I'll mute the mic. Listen. If you went out of your way to message someone you have no idea on the internet to hit on them, you like sliding into the DMs. First of all, already a sleazy method and kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like
a
the best
little weird.
connections you make are people with in person. Like
Yeah.
that's a desperation. That's a call for desperation. Do you live in Dallas? Can I put it in right now? Like that's weird. That's someone who hasn't like.
I think he
that's
wanted to get
horny.
to know
What he
me.
did was-
You
what he
think
did
that?
was-
No, I'm just
You really
what he
think?
did
Yeah.
was- what he did
I
was
think he
more
wants to
creepy.
stick his one between those 2 zeros.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like that.
His
I think what he
uppercase
did was
I.
more creepier than the hee-hee.
Don't give him that
Him
much credit.
finding you, not following you, is more creepier than the hee-hee. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sounds like Justin's he'd some girls before. Oh, he has. I've been there
has.
for it.
Well, he said he.
We were on the
has.
highway one
He
time, and
said
Justin
he's
looks
he.
over and he goes, "Look at that little
He's
cute."
a
What did he
he-heer.
say? It was something so. It was so weird. It was absurd.
Here's the thing.
He was like,
I
"Look at
obviously
that
am not
little
responding or ever
cute
texting
over
this
there."
guy.
Something like that. It was even worse than that.
Use your words.
But if this guy ever sees this or hears this, just know
She
you're
fucking
really
hates
hot.
you. Oh,
You're actually really hot, and I appreciate the theory of it all. But A, you he-he'd me, and I'm not that type of bitch. B, you live in Dallas, so I don't see any point in doing this. And C, I mean, I guess the 00 thing, that confuses me. And please, if you ever see this, please message me and tell me what that 00 thing was. I'm not going to respond because of what I just said.
Is my phone still recording?
But let me know.
Yeah, also, you got to put the 4th in there, though. She would definitely do it. She needs that D.
I don't know, man.
I don't need that D. Trust
I guarantee
me.
if he was here,
Yeah,
he
Liz
would
is
get with him.
currently enjoying not
I definitely
burning while
would
she
not.
pees.
Text him back. Tell him to come
What?
visit. I guarantee he does.
Okay, yeah, he would, but I won't. What are you trying to imply?
Something. If it's Justin, it's probably something sexist or racist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Justin, you've been kind of like on my ass tonight, and I don't love it.
it's every night.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is your
None
deal?
of the things that I say were sexist or racist right now.
What
I
you
don't
just said
know.
was extremely sexist and racist.
It
if
was
you
so
want
racist.
me to be sexist and racist,
I know you can be.
Say it.
I know you can be.
Say it. Say it.
Please don't meet up with this guy, and
I'm
please don't
never
invite him
gonna-
to a comedy show because I don't want to meet him either.
I hate that I'm here.
Why?
I don't know. It
could
just
be
got
worse.
real weird and negative.
I'm not weird and negative. Liz,
I
don't
know,
listen
but
to them.
that
This
guy
isn't their
did, dude.
podcast.
I fucking hate that guy.
They're doing okay. Allie's great.
Oh, he's great.
No, we were talking about Allie. Did you not just hear the fucking name Allie? Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It did kind of get it weird and negative. After that,
know.
like it's like I was totally like fine, but then he
was
doubled
fine.
down on us just now,
That's fine. Remember
did.
that time that Justin was in a bad mood and you're tripping on shrooms?
and he wouldn't give up.
And he wouldn't give it up, and you were
Yeah.
like, "Dude, this is ruining my
I almost
life."
fucking killed him.
You were like, "I gotta go on a drive or something."
literally-
I was like, "You can't go on a drive. You're on
Yeah,
shrooms."
but I had to get out of the fucking
Yeah,
apartment.
you did.
It's bad.
It was bad for me too, and then I hit my head really hard, and I took a nap. You guys thought I died
What did you hit it on?
on the thing on the bathroom cabinet, bro.
Right. I remember
Right.
being very because I was tripping. I was like,
Yeah,
"Is
you were
this
worried.
okay?"
You were
Oh, it
worried
was such
about
a
me, bro.
terrible trip because I thought I was taking a microdose, and I ended up taking
A
a gram, a
macrodose.
very strong gram of mushrooms. And then the storm came in. Remember that?
Storm.
I was like sitting here
That
doing
was like
work.
an Adventure Time episode, bro.
It was really bad.
Fucking
Okay,
weird.
So I also shared. That was were my mushrooms, and I shared it with him.
Thank you so much for sharing your
And
mushrooms
then
with me,
I
Justin.
didn't
great.
get nothing
Yeah.
out of it.
Damn,
I
yeah.
was really sad about that day.
Except for a really bad mood. You got in a really bad mood that day.
Yeah, drugs make you unhappy. That's really strange, Justin.
Yeah, isn't it?
You should,
That's
I mean, if that's the case, you
weird.
just skip to crack and heroin. Those are the drug addicts that aren't happy.
I don't think.
If you're gonna be addicted to pot, bro, and not happy, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah, I'm very stressed out.
Yeah. Why are you smoking pot if you're like still stressed out?
I'm just stressed out. I don't think I'll ever not be stressed out.
You should
I,
probably try quitting things that
I wanna
you're
quit my
doing right
job.
now.
I want to quit my job. That's where. It's
Isn't your
stressing
job quitting
me. Comedy
you?
stress.
Isn't your job quitting
Everything
you?
I do is stress.
I just lifted this kid. He was 18. He's a freshman at UT, and he's a pre-med student, and he's from Highland Park. And I picked him up, and I'm like, "What's up, man?" I picked him up at a drive-thru at a Popeyes. He was ordering at the drive-thru window. I was like, "Okay, this is either a crazy person or a kid who has no life experience."
Right.
And I gets in the car. I'm like, "How you doing, man?" It's pretty good. Just got done with the poker tournament. Lost a lot of money. I was like, "Oh, so you're tilted right now?" He's like, "I'm pretty fucking tilted," which means like upset at gambling.
Oh.
Right. When you get tilted, it means like you lost a lot of money, so you're not thinking right.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, "Okay, he's in the back of my car. Let's try to calm him down."
Right.
And he starts talking to me and talking to me and talking to me. And there's like this theory that like as a Lyft driver and taxi driver, it's like this thing that they know you're going to be gone soon, so they just dump everything.
Oh.
He's like, "I don't know if I'm even picking the right major, man. I should be going home right now to do homework. I don't even know what kind of medicine. I did a plastic surgery internship this last summer, and I thought I was going to see hot bitches with tits. All I saw was old women that wanted tits. And I was like,
Whoa.
what? And then he's just like talking to me. Ended up like, he gets out of the car. I was like, "Hey, man." I had a good conversation with him. And he got out of the car. I was like, "Don't stress too much about the future, dude." It was just a really wholesome. But this is the thing. I'm like, "Yeah, man, go home and do your homework. You know, you already played poker tonight." He's like, "Yeah, I'm going back to campus right now." I was like, "You're going to get the homework done?" He was like, "No, I'm going to play in another poker game, actually." And I was like, "Okay, so you're a gambling addict at 18.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Was he a pro poker player or was he a gambler?
No, he's 18.
Faux show.
No one at 18 is a pro gambler unless they're from Highland Park.
Faux show.
They have the staking. Yeah, you can gamble at 18. But you could definitely
you
tell
can't
he was
gamble in Texas.
he was extremely affluent and didn't think twice about ordering a $30 lift after blowing $50 on a lost poker match to go spend $20 more on another poker match. So it was like this guy he's in the thick of it right now.
I was like a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, he's dropped about
That's like,
$150.
that's like $40.
But you know some of these UT kids that come from California and shit,
Yeah, they have like $60.
No, they live in $3,000 a month apartments downtown.
Yeah, they're like
A month,
Yeah.
Liz. It was $4,000 for me to live the entire semester in my dorm when I was in school.
They drink the oat milk my parents get. I'm telling you.
What's
bro.
that? Is that like?
It's the best
Is
brand
that
of
the
oat milk. They also
that
get
your
the chocolate
Mexican
kind.
slave grinds?
The blue carton. Yeah.
The green card that you bought the person to make your oat milk in the.
We didn't give anybody a green card, bitch.
You don't have a maid?
Yeah, we do.
Does she make?
She's
the oat
illegal
milk?
as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're basically giving her a green card.
I mean, we're giving her green cash.
Does she stay there?
No, she doesn't stay there.
Where's she stay?
Stays at her house. She has a kid that has like fucking 5 kids, bro.
She has a kid that has 5
But
kids.
I'm her favorite kid. I gotta be, because I'm the only adjusted one.
Right.
She like raised me, bro.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy to me. My parents were the one that hit me.
Nobody hit me, bitch.
No.
My parents hit me, bitch.
I got spanked.
Oh yeah,
My
my
housekeeper when
Oh, sorry. Allie, go ahead and talk real quick.
hello.
One more time.
Oh nice.
La la.
You're doing a mic test.
Mic test.
Okay.
Check 1 2.
She's giving me the shortest consonants. She goes,
La 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 la.
how are y'all spanked? I love this conversation. It's one of my favorite green room
belt.
conversations is
The
what was your
belt.
favorite childhood beating?
Oh, I remember one time I was in the bathroom. My mom was losing her shit, and I was literally in the corner fetal position, and she was bah 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 bah, just slapping the shit out of me,
What'd
and
you
she
do?
feels bad about it. I went,
What did you do?
I
to
don't
get it?
know, bro.
No, what did you do to get beat like that?
I probably just like I don't know, just like was like a little dumb kid, bro. I was like
It was
5
something.
years old,
Oh, you
bro.
were 5?
I was like
You
a
don't remember
little
the
ass
action, you
Oh,
just
kid.
remember the
this is why
consequence.
you're a comedian.
No, yeah, my mom has like a freak out anger, bro. That was the only time she ever got physical. But my mom will like destroy you psychologically, bro.
Damn.
My dad was the only one that would like get physical, and he stopped, once we were a certain age, he would just like spank us
Yeah.
with like a belt. And that shit was scary. One time he freaked out because I was being annoying, and I was like, I'm not going to bed. And he threw his keys at my toe, and I bruised my toe. And then, like a year later, I'm like, damn, this bruise is still here. And I clean out my toe, and there was just like lint in my toe. And I'm like, what, did the bruise turn into lint?
Wait, what, Liz?
No.
The visualization of that left me the moment you said it. Like, so wait, it was a bruise. It looked like a bruise
I'm
still.
pulling my toe for it.
What do you mean you cleaned out your toe?
So
What part
it's
of your
not on
toe?
the table. It's my leg on the table. And also, I'll have you know, these feet are. I took a shower like 3 hours
I've
ago.
had sex on this table.
Yeah, they're dirty. And also, my skin's peeling on them.
So okay, let's get to the part where the fucking thing on the toe was. Is that what you're talking about? That little hole?
No.
And you got more weed on your toes than we do in this house.
Yeah, I walk around my house barefoot,
Yeah.
and I get shit on my.
Oh my God! Stop! Please take your feet off the fucking table.
Where did you? Where did the
Justin
lint
is
go?
fucking up. Okay, so this is a situation, right?
I like how you're.
Can they see my toe?
Why?
There's not a hole. My dad threw the key at my foot.
Where'd it hit?
It hit like right here.
Okay, on the
and
nail.
then like the next day, well, like it just hit my like toe, like it jumped, it jabbed. What was it when you like jab your
Jam.
it jammed my toe.
The
And
key
then
did?
The key, he threw like a set of keys,
On a
like
key-
like an
Jesus.
adult man set of keys, and he threw it. He meant to just throw it at me, like in general,
You mean like this?
but it hit my. No, like way bigger than that, dude. My dad had like an adult. Yeah, like my dad had. Well, that's what it felt like as a kid, And then it hit my toe, and the next day I woke up and my toe was hurting like a bitch. And of course, like I'm saying all this, I'm not one of those kids that was like fine and walk away. Like I bitch, like I was a bitch little kid.
Yeah.
And I would hit. It turned black, and then it was like 4 months later, and I remember being like,
What
I'm
part
like
turned black? The toe or the toenail?
the toenail.
Okay, so yeah, you
Like
bruised
part
it.
of the toenail.
Yeah.
But then I was cleaning my toe like with like a nail cutter when they have the little thing that
right.
comes out.
And the black part had grown up to the top.
No, well, like I guess it was
Yeah.
just still there, the same spot, I guess.
That's strange.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I scooped it out, and it was like dirt or lint or something.
How did you get that deep into your toenail?
I don't know. It wasn't that deep.
Ooh, have you
It
ever
was
been
like on
cleaning
the
your nails
side.
and broken the skin? And like open your nail?
Yep. All the time.
I'm gonna tell you something really
I hate
stupid
my
I did
nails.
when I was in first grade, and I will never forgive myself. And it is something that's gonna literally ruin y'all right now. I grabbed 2 pencils, like this, right? I had them pointing towards each other in my hands like this,
No.
right? And I was, whatever stupid reason, 7-year-old Phillip was like, we could totally mash these together and they make one big pencil. And I did that, and both pencils at the same time
Slip
past each other, and then both went under the big thumbnails and
I
ripped
love
them
that
up.
I can't
So I'm
visualize
sitting here
this,
like
though.
this, and then the teacher's like, holy fucking shit, go to the nurse right now. You totally saw her professionalism
So wait,
leave the room.
Your nail was lifted.
Yeah, that was like one of those teacher moments you hear, like, when your friends that are teachers now, because we're old enough, they post on Facebook, today was so hard I cried as a teacher for the first time. It was because of shit like that. I actually feel bad for teachers that cry, because I
Bro.
know it's because of shits like us.
You guys had a school nurse?
You didn't have a school nurse?
What the fuck is going on in Michigan? That explains so much.
You didn't have a school nurse?
I was hoping you guys would laugh at that, but for real, we didn't. I don't think we had a school nurse.
You didn't have a nurse to go to if you got sick in class or something like that?
No, they
What'd
would
they
go to
do?
the principal and be like, "Can you call my mom?"
Wow, public education in Michigan.
You know, that's funny because
I don't.
that's what happened in Napoleon Dynamite. They didn't
Yeah.
have a school nurse. They just
No.
went to they went to like a
Call your
certain teacher
parent.
to get a Band-Aid or something. And he was like, what was his brother's name? I can do a good Napoleon Dynamite.
Roscoe?
What's his name?
What do you mean his brother? Napoleon
No.
Dynamite's brother?
Napoleon Dynamite's brother.
You mean his uncle?
Yo, Ali,
He
if you
doesn't
don't
have a
say his
brother.
name, I don't know why, Ali.
He
if you don't say
doesn't
his
have
name,
a
I'm about
brother.
to
He has an
freak out.
uncle. I don't remember. He doesn't have a brother.
Kip.
No, Kip is
Kit.
No.
Napoleon Dynamite does not have a brother.
You're fucking wrong. Let me
he
tell you
has
that right
You're
now.
talking
Not
about
his
his
brother.
uncle that says, I can throw those pigskin
No,
over the
no,
mountains.
he does have
There's a brother that starts
That is his
fucking that black chick by the end of the movie, dude.
Oh,
Kip.
you're right.
You dumb slut. Sorry, dude. That's like my movie, bro.
You almost made me think he didn't have a
Well,
brother.
if it's your movie, you
See,
should have
that's
remembered
what
the
Phillip
fucking
does.
name.
He convinces everybody.
Because he has all these fake fucking facts, dude. He's the reason Trump said fake news, bro.
Fake news.
I am the leader of the GOP and the lizard people, so take what you will. Yeah, I remember that. And then he goes off with that lady, and my turn.
I'm sick of these bitches all up in my house, drinking my water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna throw up.
Pussy.
Water, what do you have to say for yours?
Philip's such a little bitch. He can't even drink me.
We're being.
Oh, this is toe.
Okay, I
was
correct myself.
so
This is
fucking
the
gross.
best podcast I've ever been on.
Yeah, this is typically.
I'm gonna tell somebody
This is
next time my
getting
friend is
everywhere.
like, he sucked my toes. I'm gonna be like, I had to do drink my toes.
Hey, darling dearest, could you grab me a napkin real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, because this is now. Yeah, I've sucked your toes.
Philip, why did you
I've
ask
sucked
her
your
to do it?
fingers,
Did
too.
Do you think she's the help?
Yo, you sucked my fingers, bro.
Yeah, we started. You gave me mono.
Yeah.
You hate when
Well,
I say that
no.
so much. You
Whoa,
hate when
whoa,
I
whoa,
accuse
whoa!
you.
Because
of
I've
it.
Wait,
never
how did you
had
give him
mono.
mono.
He-
Liz, do you remember we kissed?
You guys,
Dude, I thought about that the other day, and
We
I
did.
was like, that was a
Allie's face
weird
just
moment
went-
in my
just
life.
It was a weird moment. Well, it's because we were at it was New Year's,
New Year's
Eve at Hyenas.
And both of us,
Right next to each
honestly,
other.
right after, were like, no thanks.
Yep.
No thank you, dude.
Like, anyways, it's not my business who he's kissed before.
Well, it's not like it's a big. I mean, like it's not.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Like,
But
of
I'll
course we
talk
kissed
about
other
it because I'm talking about it as like it was a bit. Like it
was weird.
was not a romantic thing at all.
Oh,
It was so fucking strange. Actually, I thought about that the other day. I forgot who I told it to, and I was like, "Yo, that was like a Twilight Zone
okay.
episode."
It was.
Can I ask?
And then
Was it just a peck or was it?
It was
it was
just
a
a
peck.
peck.
Tongue?
No, it was
No.
full just
Tongue?
peck, bro.
Did you grab her butt?
Because no,
No, Liz.
We
I'm
were-
pretty.
Did you grab a boob?
we were
Did you
like
get a
this
handful
far
of booby?
apart.
It was New Year's, like literally the countdown, and like everyone
Did you
is
guys
like.
dance?
Liz was just like, yeah. I was like, huh, and then we kissed.
Yeah.
Like we just
And then I kissed my gay friend too.
right.
I think
So
before
did you guys
Phil.
go
I
home
kissed
with
Sean
each
Riley
other?
tonight. No.
What?
I'm fucking with you guys.
No.
I mean, we were married for 3 years.
Yeah. Never had sex once.
Never had sex once.
Right.
Only kissed after the divorce.
Who'd you have sex with?
No, we never had sex once. We were married for 3 years.
You guys were married for the tag
Yeah. If you think
reasons?
stinging when you pee afterwards is bad, when I have sex with people, they just catch on fire.
Dude, but back to the mono thing, because this is something that Phil actually convinced like so much of the Dallas scene that I gave him mono. And it fucked me up because I was like, no. Like, I've never had mono, so I can't give mono. And there's a picture of me. Yeah, they weren't. But you know how Phil gets, he'll be like, no, for real.
Yeah.
And then he just convinces people.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of me at Phil's New Year's Eve party that year. Was it that same year? And I had a gun. I was like doing like I was like
She
shooting
was
Phil.
throat fucking me with her fingers.
Well, no, I didn't. But you decided to put it in your mouth, bro. I was just acting like I was shooting Phil, and then he goes.
And then I go missing for like 2 months.
Yeah.
So I literally died. I lost like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I couldn't go out for longer than 2 hours because I would just have like a massive energy. Like mono almost killed me. I had to go get special mouthwash that would disinfect, like get rid of bacteria and be pain. It was like $150 mouth, like gargle shit. And I had to go to like a
now
chemistry
you're taking
place.
the fun out of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying mono it really fucked me up. And to this day my tonsils look like minefields that went off.
Well,
they look like they've been blown up.
If you want to look at my tonsils right the fuck now, America, you can tell that I've never given Phil mono.
You want to touch my tonsils again right now?
No.
You know, but if you were digging at your toes like you were just now and you came to that party and you put if I like did that, then I totally deserved it.
Well, I do that every 2 hours.
I'd
so that might have happened.
Right. I had ingrown
dig at my toes
toenails
a lot
when I was a kid. So my
I
like
pick up my nails too.
Dude, I used to have a shit ton of ingrown toenails, bro.
did you have to get them
Yeah.
did they do the acid where they like burn it so that it doesn't grow back there?
I don't know.
So like my big
They would take a shot, a lot of shots around it, and those would hurt like a bitch.
the worst. Please
like
just
a
do it
bitch.
without the numbing. I'd rather them do it without the
Well,
numbing.
then I went to a place that put a numb cream on
That sounds amazing.
before the shot, and I was like, why was I going to this other place?
Oh no, they sprayed
this
my
whole
shit
time?
with lidocaine and then did it, but like they were like milking it in. Podiatrist.
on his toes, bro.
I remember that shit. That most painful injection I ever had. Actually, I take that back. When I went up to this ER for my back, my back was killing me, and they thought I was just some junkie trying to get fucking pain meds. And so all they gave me was a shot of 800 milligrams of Motrin and a horse needle.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm talking like you could see the hole at the end of this thing.
No.
And then I'm like, I go, where's that going? And she's like, in your leg. And I was like, fuck no. Like, what? I was like, you know what? Back's not hurting anymore.
What the
It hurts
fuck?
so bad. And it was like this long. So I watched this thing go like to the femur. And I was like,
I don't like it.
I hate
dude.
needles.
My dad was
Hey,
like, you should have asked for it in the butt.
You don't
And I
have any
was like, I did.
tattoos, Justin?
No, but you guys talking about the needle things?
Yeah.
You know, my mouth. I have a lot of like teeth like missing. I've had to get a lot of teeth stuff done, so I have to get numbing injections.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys
those-
ever had injections?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like mine, but I also don't take to the numbing, so I'll have to do like sets. So like one time I had to get like,
Dude.
like probably like 8 shots probably at once. So like they set it, they do like 2 shots, 4 shots, and then they do it again and then again, and you can still feel it, and then they grind in your teeth.
Dude, this is when you have to say, give me laughing gas.
I did that once finally, and it was awesome.
it
It's
was
the greatest.
awesome, dude.
Laughing gas is the shit.
I want to go to I want laughing gas every time I step foot
I just
in a
wanna laugh.
doctor.
Laughing
Isn't
gas.
laughing gas nitrous? It's whippets. It's just.
But it's continuous, so you
it's
get
just a steady
because you know how like
It
whippets,
is?
whippets
It's not a
will just-
whippet.
Oh,
it's
then
a-
I'm
it's
fully addicted to
It's
fucking
a
whippets.
pull it. Because you're
Yeah.
just.
Whip it. Pull it.
Well, the
You know you
thing
can
with
get
it
whippets
is
at like smoke shops.
Yeah.
Y'all want to go get some right now and just
No.
fucking canister this bitch out 3 feet
whippets
high?
are expensive.
Whippets are expensive.
But that's why
I
you
think.
the
How much
laughing
are
gas
they?
it stays in a continuous flow. The whippets only last for like.
How much
I've
are
never
whippets?
done them.
I've never done them either.
I don't. But the cans of whippets and they're also it's a one-shot shooter.
I knew this girl in college who worked at Starbucks, and she would just straight up steal the whole canister to the
Listen.
point where she got fired.
I
Listen,
will tell you
bro.
a story after
I
this
know-
podcast about somebody who did it in their car, and she was like, "Want to just get in a car and do it?" And I'm like, "That's what you're just doing while we're waiting at the mic." Yeah.
Listen to me
I
right
think I
now.
already know who it is.
I knew this group of homies who did whippet. They worked at a bar, and they did whippets, and their boss caught them doing whippets on a security camera, and like 5 employees got fired on site. It was so funny, idiots, all of them.
I mean, it's just.
Well, one of
makes
them was a
you
manager, and he
pass
got
out.
demoted.
Doesn't it make you pass out?
No, dude. Like if laughing. Have you never had laughing gas?
Not that I can remember.
Because laughing gas is like, I mean, you feel like cross-faded, but like light. Like it's not like woozy. Like
I just know that when
cross-faded
people
Your
do
head
them,
gets-
they can't stop. They like
Yeah.
they like 50
you're just-
canisters on the ground.
It goes.
You're
it
just, like,
goes
mad
away
silly.
really quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
You get a nice like. You go like.
Yeah,
you're
like by the time I
"Whoa."
walked to my car, I was basically normal.
Is
Yeah.
it the same thing as poppers?
No, poppers
No.
is different. I don't know what poppers are, but I know that it's not.
It's what
it
you
is.
use for like anal.
Poppers is the
What?
thing like to get you.
Yeah.
I think
That's-
it's like a stimulant.
It's
No,
not
dude.
it's a kind of nitrous, but it's like glass cleaner. It's actually
Poppers is in nail polish, and you inhale it, and
Yeah.
it gives you
Yeah.
a feel. It's
But
not for
there's-
anal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is. It relaxes
What
the
is
anus.
It's a huge thing in the gay community.
I didn't know that's
for
why.
anal
It
It basically
sex.
makes you have it preps you for anal.
Yeah,
gives
when
you a
it whimpers
gaping
the butthole
butthole.
up a little bit.
yeah.
Man, it helps it whimper.
The butthole is on whippets. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa!
No, nitrous oxide, honestly, it's like you'll have a hit and you'll get like a good laugh and you're like, whoa, shit. And you like kind of get like woozy, like a little like lighty. And then it goes away. And you're like, well, that's it?
Sounds like fun to me.
A night, I can tell you about
I've
a night in
done
California.
poppers once because my dad had them on his nightstand, to be honest with you, and I was like, what are those? And he was like, you know what, you won't fucking stop asking about them, go ahead and try it. And I tried them, and I just remember like literally falling into a black hole.
Really? That's what
It
seriously?
feels like
You guys ever
for me
did
it felt like
DMT?
get out. Yes.
What was that like?
I don't want to. I mean, I've had this conversation. They don't want to hear this fucking conversation again. That's what DMT's like.
He's been talking about it like the last
Oh.
week.
yeah.
You
People
did it
keep asking-
recently?
I did it like 2 months ago, and it was honestly life changing.
I mean, I would hate that.
You want to tell you the
I
two
don't want
things
my
I tell
life to
everybody about
change.
it?
Yeah.
At one point I was a blade of grass being licked and sniffed by a cow, and then the other thing I tell people is Bigfoot is 100% real.
Okay, wait. Okay.
See how serious I am
I
right
don't
now?
think I've heard
I
this
know.
really.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. I've also always been high and now I'm sober. So
Yeah.
you turned into a blade of grass.
Okay.
So you transported or what? I want to like. I'm
So I
trying to.
take
Was it like
the-
I'm picturing your face teeny tiny on a blade of grass?
No.
Yeah, like I'm picturing like the camera comes in and Phillip is like a Disney movie where it's like a grass life.
No.
And you're sitting there as a blade of grass.
No. I'll tell you straight up. Like
Oh.
I hit it, and I immediately felt like the essence of like, oh, you may have just fucked up. Like I felt that it was like different. It's like a higher calling. Like you just opened a door. Like you just knocked. The door's
Yeah.
we're opening.
What does your
You're-
body feel like right now
So-
while you're doing it?
I hit it, and then
Is it terrifying?
the place I was at,
Is
they
it
had
intense?
Vincent Van Gogh all over the place, and it was the big tapestry of Starry Night, which is dope. But then the first thing I notice is my breathing start to change and become hyperaware, and then eyes start popping up on everything. Everything has eyes. Everything.
human eyes?
The fan has eyes. Every little thing has eyes.
What
All
kind of
these
eyes?
lights have eyes. Little like reptilian eyes.
Ooh, that's
Like yeah,
terrifying.
no, but they're not like striking. They're like normal circular shaped, and you're like, and then I had this moment. I was scared, and I was like, why are you scared? You're a comic. You want like you like people to watch you, and that was like the first moment of release, and I was like,
Oh.
focus on your. I close my eyes, and then I start to like. I tell people it was like I was boarding a train, and the train was like, we're closing. 2 of your limbs are outside. And if the train's about to take off, and if you don't get the fuck in and submit, you're gonna lose half of you. Like the train's gonna rip that bitch off when it goes through a tunnel. So I was like, that's the part you have to submit because you don't have control once you take it.
Just like in Harry Potter when they're in the little lizard thing or the little roots and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? When they're
yeah.
coming into the the double snare.
Yeah, you truly give up yourself.
Yeah.
You evade yourself, and then that's when I felt
Is Harry
Well-
Potter about DMT?
it might be. Where was I just? I was talking about the.
The eyes,
The
the
eyes, and then
you have to give up your body.
Gave up my
because you're gonna
body,
rip up
so
your
I
body.
submit, and then I felt myself turn inside out from my mouth up, like inside out, and then my body then after I went inside out, it dissipated into and so I'm nothing anymore. I'm literally. I have this cool drawing I did one time on acid, and it's 2 little orbs picking out skins. And it's like souls picking out their bodies, and then behind there's an admit one office, like a little box office, and it's God in the box office being yeah. And it's what that felt like, because it felt like I was that orb. I was just down to my consciousness, my true core self.
So you were just literally
But
molecules.
you're not. Every time I talk about it, I come up. I don't come up. I feel what it is a little bit more. So after I get like ripped apart, I go into what everyone sees, basically that like temple with the Aztecian faces and everything's really moving, and I feel like I'm dying because I can't get my breathing right. I feel my heartbeat like doing crazy shit, and I'm like struggling to breathe. And then I remember like I opened my eyes and everything was literally just like dissolving into sand, and I was like, and then it took me. The train blasted the fuck off, and then from there, that was like I was the fucking teddy bear from Kanye's album cover. Like just like, through like whatever the fuck. And then next thing you know, I am the being of a blade of grass. I don't know how I
Then does
I
it
just
feel
remember
calming when you hit that?
I just remember yeah, it does.
It was like calming when you became a
well,
blade
dude,
of blade?
I laughed. I remember laughing. I remember hearing myself laugh when I didn't get licked. I felt the wet cow nose sniff me. I felt the wetness. I felt the texture of the nose, and I was a blade of grass. And I remember going like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then some shit, I don't really remember what happened, but I do remember calming. My breath finally, and then I'm like flying over what looks like a mountain range of code, like Matrix. Like the Matrix letters, and it's all
Yes, I
purple
know.
colors I've never seen in my entire life. Just like a ocean / mountain range of the shit. And then in one of the valleys, I see a little creature, and it's Bigfoot, and he's like, oh, I go,
No.
fly down, it's dead ass. I go down there, and the moment I see Bigfoot,
Fuck.
which is the first conceivable thing I've seen the entire time,
Yeah.
the moment you realize what you're doing, it's gone. So
Damn.
as
Did you want to
fast,
stay in it more?
well, I mean, like
You wanna
looking
talk
back
to
now, it'd have been cool to be able to fathom it a little bit more. But it's not my choice. It was the universe gift to me.
So like logistically, how long was that all?
4
all
minutes. And I'm talking when
4
I got
minutes
dude.
seemed like you just went through the whole universe.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I did.
That's
I did.
insane.
It felt it was
You
4
time
minutes, but
traveled
it felt
into
like
another
it
universe.
felt like an hour maybe. But it didn't like you don't. There's no perception of time where I went. There's no time where I went. It's just this
Does that
essence
make
of
you
being.
realize? Like, did it make you realize
It
that
made me
time
realize
really is not?
It made
a
me
thing?
realize that God is just something we created, and you can say you're your own God, and that might make sense. But even then, like dude, just be groovy, I guess. But when
That's
I came, I know, right? It
Kill
sounds,
myself.
but it
I'm gonna
chalks
kill
up to that. It chalks up to that. It really does.
You're
Like that
so right,
stupid,
brother.
nothing really matters
So really,
bullshit.
you're trying to say in the way that you're saying that
I
you're your
hate all
own
of
God
it.
is that.
I know. When I got up, though,
I
I got
hate
up
all
and David was still. I shouldn't say his name. The person I was with, I didn't clarify, but I'm like he was still going on, but I had just had a colossal, like bigger than what what the fuck he was going through. But because I got the biggest part of the bowl, so I was really in it. And I go, David, and he's like, yeah. Or he's like, I'm like, are you still like, am I good to like bother you? And he was like, yeah, man, what's up? I was like, can I just get a hug, man? And I just said, he stands up and he hugs me, and it was like just the most purely beautiful hug ever. And he says it. He goes, I just said, wow, like just blown away. And David said, when I said wow the first time, he saw light just like out of my mouth, because he was still kind of on it, but he was like, it was very powerful when I said wow to him. And then we just like embraced each other for a solid like 15 seconds, and we just look at each other like, yeah, man. Yeah. It's just like, there's no words, man.
What are you looking like when you're having that 4-minute trip? Like outside looking in. You're like that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's literally no danger
I
to
don't
it.
like that, bro.
Why?
I don't know, dude. That whole thing trips me out because
You're
it's
breathing.
like,
you're heavily breathing. You're
no,
like
yeah, I
compulsing
get
almost.
it, dude. Oh fuck. Did you guys smoke my hemp cigarette?
The one, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I left mine in my car.
It really makes me want to try it just to experience that, but I'm also terrified because
Yeah. Some people just don't need to, man.
I don't need to unlock.
If you're
capsules
worried
in my
about it,
brain
just
like that,
don't.
bro.
There may come a time in your life when you're like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
well, the thing is, when I did mushrooms, and that story is crazy. The first time I did mushrooms in LA, that was
Right.
insane.
Were you
It was
with-
a story like that. I
Were
transported.
you with that guy we know, who you lived with?
No, I was
Oh,
by
okay.
myself, and it was intense.
Have you done acid?
Fuck, we're already an hour.
Oh,
We're
You
fine.
tell the
I don't,
great
I don't
story,
have a,
dude.
I don't have a time limit on this stupid thing, but
you know, I used to do Xanax just to go driving in high school.
That's not good, Liz.
Wait,
I've
just
never
to go
been a
I just
Driving.
wanted to have a cool story.
I will say though, I said that no one should do DMT if they're not ready, but I truly believe that like everyone should experience that.
I got a question. You
Uh,
said it
It'll-
changed your
I don't
life. Like,
believe
what
that.
changed?
Really selfish people should do DMT. They won't be selfish anymore.
I don't know.
I really think that. I really
don't
think,
think that.
you'll. I mean,
I'm glad that we can think different things and still be best
100%.
friends.
I think that mindset is definitely someone who deserves to do DMT.
Me?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
if
have you done hallucinogens
What if I
before?
just? No,
Yeah. Well, then there's no need to.
I quit drugs before I did other drugs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna go back out just to do shrooms, you know?
Yeah. My favorite quote about tripping is, "For those who haven't, no words are available, and for those who have, no words are necessary."
Okay.
Right. It's just that you just can't explain it. I have a book over there that's pretty good about it. But yeah, this is the second time I've told the DMT story on my podcast.
That was a crazy story. I mean, that was like, worth it for me.
I can't explain to you like the utter joy feeling of being a blade of grass that wasn't eaten but just sniffed instead.
I feel like I felt that.
Right. And when I
Have
tell
you ever
people
had
that,
two cats lick you at once?
Yeah.
That's basically the exact same thing.
Right. But like when I tell people like you've done DMT, like their faces every time I tell someone that I was a blade of grass being sniffed by a cow, it's such an original statement that people are always like, "Fuck," and then I'm like, and then I go, "And Bigfoot's real," and they're like, "Okay, you piece of shit." Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy you like Bigfoot. He was a mystical being, bro. Bigfoot
Does he look like
travels
Chewbacca?
dimensions. He's
I feel like he looks like Chewbacca.
Dude, do you think Bigfoot was actually just made up by people who did DMT now?
no, dude. He is a celestial being that travels.
Dude,
Shut up.
Seriously.
What does celestial mean for
that's
us?
thank you.
I think he doesn't have a plane of existence. He jumps
Oh.
planes. I'm like, I know I'm sounding like a crazy person right now, but Bigfoot is real, dude. Like,
I hear you, bro.
or he's just a figment of my
Colton-
imagination.
Our buddy Colton Jones,
His dad.
his dad has won awards for searching for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I think
No.
He should just do DMT. He can win another award. Bilal has something to say.
first of all, why the fuck are you guys doing this here? Second of all, I think that you think that Bigfoot might just be like a Neanderthal, that like a bunch of Neanderthals survived the genocide and then they moved underground, and every once in a while they send one up to the surface to like look around for shit. They got like Neanderthal Israel underground.
It could be, man. I like honestly anything's possible.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure anything is
Okay.
possible. And if we're in a simulation, then anything is literally is possible. So,
I think I'm Bigfoot.
right. What's up?
I think I'm Bigfoot.
I'll suggest this documentary to anyone. It's on Hulu. It's called Glitch in the Matrix, and it's a phenomenal documentary about the different. I think you accidentally watched it when you came home that night with me. The one about simulation theory. It is a trip. It talks about this guy. I talked about this on the podcast earlier today. This guy hijacks in Washington. He hijacks a commercial flight, like a Spirit flight or an American Airlines flight, right? He's a baggage claim guy.
I just realized I had these.
He's a baggage claim guy. He just gets on the plane one day and takes that bitch, like just flies it. So of course F-16 swarm. They're following him. TSA is like, what?
People on the flight?
No, it's a completely empty plane. He just wanted to fly that bitch. This motherfucker takes it. He's doing loops in the sky, full maneuvers. F-16s are swarming, and then he's talking to the air control station. He's calm. He's collected. He's not having a manic episode. There, he's asked, "Hey, man, you're really like you're tearing it up there, bud. Well, how do you know how to fly? You
Dude,
know,
have you ever seen
they
JJ's
already have
jet
all them-
plane?
But he goes, He's like, I played Grand Theft Auto before. He's like, I played video games. I know how to fly a plane. And then he takes it and he crashes it into an island without hurting anybody. And that's the end of him. Totally cool. Totally chill. I just wanted to see what it was like. And then he dies.
That's manic.
But dude, you got to listen to the audio. He's totally, he's groovy. He's like having a good time. He's like, you know what? I think this is a simulation. Why not just go fucking fly a plane? I can. And he did.
Have you ever seen JJ the jet plane?
Yes.
I think that's what actually happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a plane that had its own mind.
My dad has this like common theory that like there is no hell and that this is hell. Because like everything we do has a direct ramification and consequence.
Okay, never mind. I'll tell you later. That's funny.
What's up? All right. Well, we're at like. Do you have any closing statement? Anything? Like last conversation or anything like that?
I mean, I kind of did want to talk about. Did you watch the Teletubbies?
I love Teletubbies. As a kid, I did for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I
Did
grew
you?
up on that shit.
Who was like your favorite?
Yellow. Yellow's been my favorite
Lala.
color forever.
I was Lala for Halloween once.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a little kid.
That might be between him, Lala and the sun. Might be why I like yellow's my favorite color. I love that little
true.
vacuum, dude. Though.
I totally forgot about the vacuum, dude.
How did you?
Poe was
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah. Poe's
Red one.
purple.
Red one.
Who's purple?
Tipsy.
I don't like that you know
Dipsy.
this. Philip knows the ants don't sleep, but Liz knows every.
Well, I just
fucking-
recently started following the Teletubbies on Twitter, bro. Have you seen this?
I don't
Teletubbies
care.
are making a fucking comeback, son.
Liz
Let me.
knows.
No, wait, no. Like a different, like a social media comeback, bro. Let me show you. Teletubbies.
Is my phone still recording? Sweet.
How do you? Okay, there it is.
Shout out to Apple for recording for 3 hours today.
Let me show you. Let me show you something crazy that they tweeted the other day that I was like, yo, Teletubbies are really trying to come
I'll let
back
you
in like a
find that.
different kind
Since
of
we
way.
recorded with Hans, an hour is not enough for me anymore to do podcast.
Yo, look at this.
Hey, you always wanted to do an hour. I always like.
Yo, look at this. They got Poe as Ariana Grande, dude.
All right.
Why they
Liz.
got that, bro? That's their official account. No, I'm gonna show you one other one that there was really
Wait,
like.
this is the official account?
This is their official account.
Pull it
This
up. Let me
isn't-
see the check mark.
Oh wait,
You are shitting me.
let me show you. No, there's this one in specifically.
This is a verified
Look,
account.
they got Frank Ocean with Dipsy, dude.
Did y'all see this shit?
They got Franco. They're woke now, bro. They're part of the culture, son. They got us like Lala. Your girl is a Scorpio, and they said
You just
that.
haven't seen weed in a couple of days.
They said that, bro.
That's bizarre. Everyone, if you're listening to this at the moment, get on Twitter and go check out.
Yo, this was my favorite one. They got Poe Malone.
Here, let me. So I don't have to. edit
Poe Malone.
this. Can you see it on the camera?
Like Poe. You can pull up I'll send you the picture. I have it saved, obviously.
Yeah, send me all of those, all the ones we talked about. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna edit this one up. So
Dude, I'm like obsessed.
I'm gonna
bro.
get the clip of you with the foot on the table, and then the clip of me freaking the fuck out. Even though it was like 10 minutes in between
Yeah.
that, it'll be a great clip.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah. All right, Liz. Well, this has been a blast. I always enjoy talking to you anytime we get the opportunity
Philly,
to.
you're one of my bestie friends.
Same here. I'm really happy we met.
You're one of my friends.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm really happy we started in the same city. Well, this is not the last podcast we'll do together. You're the only
Dude,
person I think
we're
that's
about
done a
to live
repeat.
together, dude.
You're my first repeat guest.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Last
So.
time wasn't as fun. Oh, except for Justin. What about Justin? Look at Justin's
John's not
face.
Justin's not a guest. He's been a guest one time. He's a feature. He's not a guest though.
He's a feature, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna
All right,
end it
you wanna-
exactly this time.
No, you gotta drop your
Oh.
social media and all that.
Social media covered in Liz,
Like covered in jizz.
but my name's Liz.
Whoa.
Twitter and Instagram. It's a great name, right?
And
That's
make
what you said?
sure you like and subscribe. Even though everyone that already 82, 3 of you already did.
But if you're gonna follow me, make sure you like and subscribe. Boing.